10, 11, 12. At this point, I really don't know. But before we get started, remember all things on this channel, it is alleged, in my opinion, it is for learning, teaching, it is for entertainment, when entertainment applies, okay? Because we do reality and reality TV over here on SASSYTEA-V from the 803. How you guys? Okay? What did you think about the episode last night? I did do a live right after the episode, and 90% of people say it was boring. And that's just giving it a little bit of a, oomph, all right? In my opinion, it was very disturbing. I found some things that I cannot believe they aired, especially in a time frame like this. It was in a negative way. It was not in a positive connotation. It was very not receptive. Okay, it wasn't receptive to me. I made my point across last night. I think Maurice is a bomb. He's very childish. He needs to grow up. He needs to act like a man, a husband, and a father. Okay, so before we get started, I said all things are alleged. Okay, let's get that across. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, you can do that. You can do that through Cash App, which is $TeressaLindsay12. You can also do that with Super Chat, Super Stickers, heart emojis. I also have, if you want, all the information is in the description. I have a post box. If you want to send things that you think will help your business, flyers, cards, anything that you're doing. If you want to send me a sample of it and I promote it on here, I'm about doing that. Also, thank you to the new subscribers. Welcome to the tribe called Tea. We're the tea crew, baby. We get that tea and we spill that tea, okay? We also are teetoters. Honey, we tote tea back and forth. We analyze the tea. We sniff the tea. We clean our palate so we can spill that tea, baby. Okay? Okay? Because Sassy don't play when it comes to the tea. Okay? I love tea. All right. But anyway, before we, welcome to members. Welcome to the tribe also. All right, let's get started. It starts off with Kimmy and Maurice. They're in the kitchen. Kimmy's washing dishes, which I think, she's just being domesticated. And she's doing what Maurice considers a woman's job, okay? But dum-dum, lump, men wash dishes too, okay? So I know you were raised in the cave, all right? Back in the bushes, okay? Back where civilization was only you and your 8, 10, 11 siblings, okay? And that's the only thing that you guys knew until you actually hit the real world, and then you didn't know how to act when you got out here. All right, so anyway, she's washing dishes, having a conversation about Monster, Kawa, talking about, the disciplinary actions when it comes to Monster, and stuff like that. Really, I didn't really care for that scene. I could care less. It wasn't anything, that was important. We're gonna move on. And you guys know I do not go in order, okay? I go to how I feel was important to the least important. And today is the least important to the important. Okay, so next I'm gonna go to Stormy. Stormy family is ratchet and ghetto. I'm just here to tell you, okay? I did not enjoy this scene. I did not enjoy her and Courtney. I don't know what they were talking about. I blacked out. I think I fell asleep on it, okay? I know her and Aunt Lisa, they're at odds because Lisa and her mom, Betty Kruger, are fighting and fussing and carrying on and acting a fool. And she wants them to do better. Okay. With the mom like Betty Cruz, can't nobody do better, honey. But anyway, filler scene. I did not enjoy it. It was boring. I do not enjoy Stormy nor her family dynamic, okay? I think people are trying to get little side filming, little, you know, shows for their family. And this shows right here, it ain't gonna happen. Girl, you're not even a good actress, okay? Ugh, terrible. Moving on. So Kimmy and Maurice are on date night. They're out making candles. Then here come Twang and Cricket Leg. Nose, thighs, legs, and hips, okay? And boobies on the side. Marceau comes in, you know, they're coming in and they're talking about, you know, Kimmy and Maurice were talking about Monster, you know, the discipline and, you know, where it's going. Another scene with discipline, okay? Then here comes Thick Tongue, Twangy Twat, Tisha, saying, you know, maybe you need to talk to Kyle about the discipline, how you guys can go about doing it, blah, blah, this and that, nah. We don't care about your information because your inputs, okay? Because we know you favor Kyle, number one. Number two, you have pretty much convinced Kyle Kimmy was a side chick, and she could have been. But guess what? Maurice wasn't in the house. So if she was, he was just messing around. Kimmy was one of many, okay? And then, number three, you hadn't even been there for Kimmy. And if you peep the energy between those two, Kimmy really didn't fade. So look at her face to face. She kind of looked at her like, what? Why are you talking to me? Marceau said, well, you know, if you be there more, Maurice, instead of dipping out every time Kimmy and Kyle are together, then maybe things will get solved. And then, you know, I ain't dipped out. I had clients to do, and they were late, and blah, blah, this, and it don't matter. And then it flashed back to, you know, Maurice saying, well, they late, I gotta go. I'm this, I'm that. That is your son and your ex-wife. And Kimmy, I would have got up and say, you know what, I got things to do. You need to talk to your ex-wife, your son's future new father, well, new stepfather. And when they come, you let me know how it go. Because you wouldn't have left me there with Kyle and a man. No, you wouldn't have never. Okay, Kimmy, you need to put your foot down when it comes to Maurice. Maurice is a young man. You're older. You're much more mature. Spiritually, physically, and mentally, emotionally. Maurice is still stuck on 10, okay? He's 10 years old. He's still 200 pounds overweight. He's still flubber in the top of his head. He don't think straight, but yet he's valedictorian. And you know what? Carlos made that very, very clear. It's easy to be valedictorian when you only valedictorian over a class of 15. Anyway, and so Kimmy was like, to Maurice, she feels like, yes, she's the stepmother, but Maurice needs to do more when it comes to disciplining Monster. Well, I call him Little Maurice Jr., the MJ 2.0, put it that way, because you got MJ, Marceau Jr., and you got MJ 1.0 and 2.0. Okay, so MJ 2.0, I won't call him Monster because he's not a monster. He's a beautiful young man with a sweet soul. Okay, so, you know, Kimmy is like perplexed, and Maurice is like, you earned the right to punish him. You earned the right to do this. You've been earned the right. You birthed him. You was with the birth mother. That's your seed. You need to be a daddy. Okay, you need to grow the hell up and be a father. Because you are sucking at it right now. Husband-wise, father-wise, you just sucking. Ugh. But anyway, move on from that scene. It was boring, you know, boring. We're going to go to Kyle, Maurice, and Kimmy, and Monster. Now, this is a scene that I did not approve of. It was hard to watch. It was hard to watch because Maurice is sitting there like he's the king of the world. Big butter papa. They call me Big Butter Roll, okay? Big Butter Biscuit, sitting on his butter throne, honey, dictating, yes, dictating what should be done, and not listening to the women that are in front of you, nor were you listening to your son, okay? Your son needs his dad's attention, not his dictatorship. You need to learn to spend time with your son, talk to your son about things that are going on, because the way the world's set up today, these kids, they're unaliving themselves quickly because parents just don't understand their mindset. And then when it happens, some parents are like, I didn't see the signs, I didn't understand, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know. Well, you know, Maurice, because it's blatantly clear that your son is suffering in silence, and you're not trying to do a dang gone thing about it, and it's sad. And he misses his mother. And if I were Kyle, I would get my son back, and I would take him home so he can feel mentally, emotionally secure, because right now he's not getting that, and Kimmy can't really give it because she's not mentally, emotionally secure, because she's going through this big transition in her life, and you got this big piece of flubber sitting in front of you that don't have a sense of a jaybird. And it's sad because you got a whole son that's 15 going to be 16 years old, practically a young man, and you don't even participate in nothing this young man does. I don't see you out there camping with him. I don't see you taking him out to dinner, having a nice son and father conversation. I don't see you out there playing golf. I don't see you doing anything but laying in the bed being a lazy bum that you are. That's all I ever see you do, Maurice. Laying in the bed and getting that little round thumb pinged on. You need help. It is disgusting. It's very disgusting. Ugh. And then you on Carlos King's show, and he's laughing about it. He's disgusting too. I can't stand this. I can't. Y'all, I cannot stand it. I cannot stand Carlos. It's just like he's getting away with so much, and women are not standing up. And there is some women have been so conditioned that this is what they deserve. Women don't deserve that. Let me tell you something, honey. If that's what you want, then you go for it. But there's a lot better things to do, and there are a lot better men out there. So let me be clear. I am so disgusted with this show and the representation of men that it chose to put in front of television. It's embarrassing. It has set women back. It has set relationships back. It has, relationships are not perfect, but this type of relationship, no growth. These people have been the same, except Mel, since the show has started. No growth. None. Absolutely no growth. Next, you guys, we're going to go to Martell, and he's going to this therapist, and the therapist is supposed to be a show therapist, but I'm telling you, when they walked in, you can't tell me that woman looked like she was about to lay one on his lips. And then he was like, no, we on TV, you forgot. The way she was sitting, the way she was looking. One of his 304s, child. One of his 304s, okay? He ain't talking about nothing. He's sitting up there with that wrinkled up, 2 size too small, fake polo red suit on, zipped to the top of his throat, looking like somebody choking the life out of him. Then he gonna have the nerve to throw on some Pumas. Child, broke is broke, honey, I guess. But you a high value man. Not with no Pumas on, you ain't. Child, and the elastic around the bottom of the pants, it looked like it was about 10 years old. It was flopping. Martell, you on rock bottom. You down in the dust, honey. You is dusty and scraggly and scrunchy and munchy, and you just downright, in the You downright in the gutter, okay? But he's talking about, you know, going to therapy, and he's talking about trying to do much better with his dad. He's got his brother, Martez, I think that's his name, coming on the show, and he's, you know, trying to reconnect with him and trying to get him to do better. And speaking of that, we're going to leave this scene because it was boring too. And we're going to go to Martez and Martell. He's talking about how good Melody was as a wife. Boo-hoo. He's asking, Martez is asking Martell, you know, where is Melody? I hadn't seen her in years. You ain't seen her in years because y'all have been in jail, okay? What you think, she was going to come visit you? Not. But anyway, he's sitting there saying that, you know, it's hard to get acclimated back into society. He's got a one-woman relationship now, and it's kind of hard to, you know, he wants to do the right thing. Martell gonna tell him, well, as long as you pleasing each other, it'll work out. You know how I feel about that, Martell, because you was in my comments last night, and I had to let you know, it's the man's job to please a woman. I ain't gotta please you, because if you please me, you automatically gonna get pleased, okay? Seems to me you can't please nobody. You got all these women out here. Seems to me you trying to please them, but you can't please nobody. Okay, I'm just saying, bro, because a man that can please one woman, that's a good one. All right. Yeah, it's, you know, when you can please one woman, you're a man. Okay. Boys run around with all different women, honey. They hadn't found themselves. They still trying to go out here and get this hole and stick their pole in every fishing pole, and you might pull up a piranha, which I heard you have a couple of times. But anyway, allegedly, all right. Anyway, he's talking about taking his brother to the Black Expo to get him to understand the business, and he wants him to do better. But we all know the brother is like court date, and this time he might be going away for life like his old daddy, Martell daddy, his daddy, Theophilin, whatever that dude's name is. Baby, y'all ain't no good. Y'all got that Hope name, but that Hope name don't carry no weight, baby. It don't carry nothing. People hear Hope in Huntsville, they be like, baby, y'all can leave them fools alone. Them some thieves. The whole family thieves. The mama drunk, the uncle thieves, the boys thieves. All y'all just a bunch of thieves. Dang. And he's sitting up there like eating that chicken like he ain't never ate before, honey. Somebody finally sponsored him a chicken box. But anyway, eat your chicken because you ain't gonna get no more, that's for sure. But anyway, so he's trying to get his brother on the show. And he's talking about Mel. You know he can't go a scene without talking about Mel. Mel can go her rest of her life and never talk about you. And it's pretty pathetic that you got this grown man with these Cheeto crunching toes sitting in front, you know, of a brother and trying to make his brother look good when we already know the deal. Okay? Really, truly, y'all, that's it. There's nothing to it. It was a -5 in my ratings, and it was boring. Sorry. It was boring. It was not, no Mel, no Kiki. It was if y'all think y'all gonna get a spin-off on this mess, don't waste your time. That's something you can't get back, okay? But anyway, y'all comment below. Let me know what you think, honey, about Maurice and his little pang and Martell trying to bring his brother on, and you know, Kimmy, you know, she need to step up and put Maurice in his place because Maurice is doing nothing. Okay, Kyle look good. Kyle is absolutely gorgeous. I saw Maurice's face when Kyle walked in, honey. He was like, And she walked right by him, didn't even look at him, didn't even look, and didn't hardly want to speak to him. Anyway, so you guys, I'll be back live tonight around 7:30. I hope you guys will be there. Join me. If you want to give to the channel, again, it's Cash App, $3 Lindsay 12. It is heart emojis, super chat, super stickers. And I will be back later. Okay? Bye.